D, wait for it, Lightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to break them all down for you by reading it to you. Also, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? All right, so it says, Stephen Amell to reprise Arrow role during The Flash's final season. There will be thrills, chills, and tears. I have to just say right now, I'm pro this. I have not watched The Flash in the longest time. Just because it got really bad. It just got so bad, you guys. Okay. So it says, when you think about it, can you really properly end The Flash without one final appearance from the man who veritably started it all? No, you can't. You have to have Stephen Amell in there. On the heels of the CW announcing that Kanan Longsdale as Wally West / Kid Flash, David Ramsey, John Diggle, and Sendil Dr. Ramsey Rosso, Bloodwork. Oh, okay. Are all, he's on Doom Patrol right now, which I'm liking that a lot, are all due for an encore during the Flash's farewell run. Now comes confirmation that Arrowverse vet Stephen Amell will also guest star in that same 9th episode, and as dearly departed Oliver Queen, apparently. Good. It says, as soon as our final season was announced, we knew we wanted Stephen to come back and reprise his iconic role as Oliver Queen, the Flash showrunner Eric Wallace said in a statement. After all, it was Oliver who originally launched Barry Allen on his heroic path. That's why everyone on Team Flash felt so strongly that it was important to create a full circle moment with Oliver's return in the final season of The Flash. I didn't like how they ended their Arrow, so I'm pretty sure this is not going to end well. And the show hasn't been good for a while, so it's like whatever. The result of Oliver's improbable reappearance, after all, he died twice during the Crisis of Infinite Earths. Yeah, he did. Crossover event, once as Oliver and again as the entity known as Spectre. Though he apparently got resurrected this summer in the comic books. Oh, did he? I mean, surprise. Is an epic yet emotional episode we hope Arrowverse fans will enjoy, Wallace said. It's all to say thank you to everyone for watching and supporting our show throughout 9 wonderful years. We absolutely cannot wait for everyone to see Grant and Steven saving the world together again. And yes, there will be thrills, chills, and tears. Yeah, tears, because it's probably going to be terrible. Original Flash cast member Danielle Pennebaker is confirmed to be directing this guest star-studded episode 9. Good for her. Now a star of Star's heels, Amell recently readdressed the topic of him ever resurfacing in the Arrowverse, telling Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You podcast in an interview recorded in September. Believe me when I say that this really would come down to the storyline as opposed to chasing any payday. There would never be a conversation about money. It would be a conversation about story. Other announced guest castings for The Flash season 9, which premieres Wednesday, February 8th, include Batwoman alum Javicia Leslie, who cares, in a secretish capacity, and Nicole Maines as Supergirl's Nia Nal, aka Dreamer, which what a crappy character that turned out to be. And then Javicia Leslie. I mean, I have nothing against Javicia Leslie. It's just Batgirl or Batwoman sucked. So, and she's gonna be the Arrow's version of Red Death, and it's not gonna be good, you guys. It's not gonna that whole storyline is not gonna be good. I'm pretty sure they won't make her a villain that she should be. But as far as Stephen Amell returning, good. I think this is a good idea. I always liked Stephen Amell as Arrow, and I always thought that the show was good at the beginning. It wasn't so great towards the end, but what are you gonna do? Tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you guys feel about Stephen Amell returning to the Flash, the Arrowverse on the Flash as Oliver Queen, and how do you think they'll go about it? And do you think this is a good idea? I think this is a good idea. It's the last season. I say go for broke. You tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind if you're new to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.